that blue and yellow car you saw for a moment, that Rick Wilson, could be a real factor before it's over. Trouble up in turn number 3. One car sliding across the track is tagged by a second automobile. A major wreck here just at the start in the very first lap. One car totally out of control, slamming head-on into the barrier. He went almost over the top of it. Car number 45. The 45 car.
Bumping and banging you wouldn't expect it here at almost 200 miles per hour. It kind of looks like a short track out there. Oh, trouble for the 96 of Benny Chastain. The 5th caution of the day. Oh, 96, Benny just breaks loose. Wow, that was weird.
That was really weird. I mean, it broke loose on the straightaway. I mean, we've got to imagine. Okay, the left rear's down.
As though he was thinking about trying to make the move around that 72 of John Jackson. But he stays right in his tire tracks, right on the bottom of the racetrack. Around goes John Jackson. Jackson goes around. He'll catch up a few cars behind him. And the caution comes out once again.
Yeah, Tim George Jr., Bill Bear, Tom Hessert involved heavy damage to that. Did he get into the back of John Jackson?
It didn't look like it. It looked like there was distance between those two.
For speedways has never been that group's forte, but this time Bill Kimel, Frank Kimel said we're going to put it on them. We've gone the routes. They've helped us out with the car. We've worked on
problems. We got problems coming through. Turns 3 and 4.
Blake Borland
coming out of 4. The 32 of Blake Borland pinned to the 87.
Tony
also involved the 25 of Bill Minerini. Brent Sherman in the 04. The 39 of Pete Shepard.
Well, there it is, guys. There's the big wreck we were talking about. The 16 of Justin Allgaier. Unfortunate.
It's all staying together. Chad Hockenbrough holds down that 6th spot. There's Tim George Jr. Oh, trouble already.
Going into turn number 1. The 59 slides over the wall. Jumps over the wall and is going to hit on the other side. How about the 59 of Buster Graham leaping that wall? Here's another view. Look at how high that car was up in the air.
You see the access road. Look at the 7 of Brandon Kidd. He got up in the air. That access road really caused those cars to get up in the air.
Launched the 59.
Helping Stephen Light today.
Again, experience. Oh, we got one on the roof. The 7 car. Andrew Myers.
Down, Andrew Myers coming across, well, almost up to the start-finish line.
Bottom of the racetrack.
Got Billy on the outside of him. He wants to come up, and he doesn't have the room there.
Nope.
So he gets the car bound up, and it just
takes off. Wow.
Well, and these cars are going over 180 miles per hour. I talked to the pilot when I flew down here from Charlotte in a 100-ton airplane. They say they only go 160 miles an hour when they actually lift off the runways.
First caution of the night. Bill Venturini, a wild action up between turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, car number 38, Rick Fennis, got sideways, getting into the corner, just gathered up about 3 or 4 more cars.
The 89 of Jason Few involved in that car. The 71 was involved there. And
7th caution was the most serious. Buddy Boy spins in turn 1, and Bernie Robidar, driving relief for Ronnie Bates, slides up the track and head on into the wall.
We're in a little bit different groove than we used to here, Kenny. Used to you would use the whole racetrack. Now,
problem right there. Brian Scott. But Brian Scott looks as though he blew a tire. And as soon as that happened, the field has to spread behind him. Brian Silas involved in this. That's his Rotella T, number 11.
Yeah, a lot of cars involved. There's Allie Owens, that 12 cars
behind the wreck. A lot of them never had a chance of missing it.
Yeah,
a lot of them checked up and didn't drive in there. I mean, they really did a good job.
Yeah, all these guys really had nowhere to go. No reaction time, anything when that tire went down.
By the way, no! Trouble up in turn 3. Marshall's car slams the concrete backwards and now tumbles on its roof. Traffic trying to separate, and there comes looks like the 0 car. That was Delma Coward. Oh my goodness, heavy impact in turn 3.
Great question. I think it all depends on how long this outside lane stays in. We've got 2 really, really fast cars.
And around goes the 99. That's Michael Maples.
Oh, gosh.
And another huge hit. And they hit again.
There's change.
Scott Melton.
That big Willie, that was a big Willie. The hit line was gained about a couple.
Oh, trouble already. Through the trioval. 78 goes around. The 98, their teammates. It's a big one at Daytona. started when the 78 of Cole Powell got turned sideways. Gus Dean had nowhere to go.
Advantage going in 3.
Creed on the bottom side. Big Purdy is going around hard into the wall. Car goes with him. Caution. And we'll try again.
Michael Self, Willie Mullins are the first 2 cars to get through there.
Arca racer Chase Montgomery performed a WWE body slam. The only problem is that he slammed himself. Check this out. While battling for second on lap 196, Montgomery collides with Mike Langston heading into turn 1. The wreck takes out the majority of the top 6, except Frank Kimel.
Jesse Love battling hard, trying to not give his teammate any room down low, protecting that line. Oh, we got big trouble on the front straightaway. Red flag is out.
Kofoid looking to the inside of our race leader has connected with the number 12.
Tryson, who's won races in Sprint Cup.
Around goes the 99 Jim Trado. Buster Graham in the 99 running in the 3rd spot, spinning coming out of turn number 4. And the carnage happens behind him.
Eases up a little bit. Little side draft on Andres Perez. It's going to depend on which lane gets the bigger push.
Oh, no. Jake Finch goes around and dominated this race, wrecking all over the place at the front of the field. That will end this race. Andres Perez, huge hit on top of another car.
See Tony's this white car on the inside who she got run into from behind. Very similar to what we saw in practice yesterday. I believe that was the 10 car, Richard Garvey, that ran in the back of Tony.
And obviously really hard hit there on the 7 car and the 69.
Saw the 52 sliding.
You see the 52 is around sideways. He tried to exit the corner high coming off turn number 2. Lost a little bit of rear grip. Got sideways, and here's the contact with the 16 of Matt Lofton.
Chad Hockenbrough trying to stay out of that inside wall. Tries to get around. Oh, a little loose there for the 15. He gets sideways. Parker Kligerman right through the middle. And there's problems with the 15. He sheds the right rear tire. And into the wall he goes. The caution will come out once again.
What a horrible break. Justin Marks.
Number 42. Gary Whitburn loses it in turn number 4. His car gets upside down a la Ricky Rudd a few years ago. It hits the inside wall, slides across pit road, and finally comes to rest in the tri-oval infield.
Rear, he's taking his licks out here today. Belmont, and this car's one up on top of the other and into the wall.
And upside down goes Tim Beatty in the 42 car.
Monster in the NASCAR Cup Series involving Ryan Preece.
Looks like he just got a little bit loose, got behind on the steering. You see him lock the brakes up, but hard contact. Thank goodness for the safety barriers on the inside of this racetrack. He was already in trouble there. That car just darted off the racetrack into the inside safer barrier.
Tommy coming out of New York, a veteran dirt sports modified racer.
Look at that wall give, Dave.
This is his first Talladega. He did have a wide-eyed impression of this place.
Learn a little something that can apply to the 3-star field now over in turn 3 and 4, waiting for the green flag. Green flag back in the air. We're back racing. Grant Edsinger once again.
See the 69 car, lap car, Scott Melton involved. No trouble, incident. Contact. Now we do have big time problems.
It happens so often when they try to get by lap cars. You see Jacob Heckner with a lot of damage. That's Dave Mater, the 63 silver
ran up front for a long time as well.
There's Connor Hall, the 22, teammates with Jacob Heckner.
Hit that brought out the caution. Look at that.
There's that 3-wide racing with no room at all.
So Robaugh took pretty big damage there too. Lamastus is in the 40
54 Crosley.
He slid all the way up. A fire erupts on the car, back into the wall a second time. Now he slides across. Is there another wall to hit? Yes, and the car up on the right side comes back down and finally slides to a stop.
Derek Lancaster in the 29 in the wall, in flames. He was just on the outside of Corey Heim, and Drew Dollar came through. He's got to get out of that race car.
Got down in the grass, turned it sideways.
And Sister Patty absolutely head on into the pit wall off 3. One of those terrorist bomb type wrecks. But on Tuesday, she was back at work in Michigan.
It gets a little bit loose, slides off the racetrack and just turns around backwards the wrong way.
These cars are the way they're set up. When they go on the left side like that, it's just almost they turn over. It's the way the cars are set up.
A violent ride for Barry Fitzgerald.
There's Chase Briscoe, Will Kimel been together the entire race. They have Gus Dean to the outside. They would love to get clear of him and try to do something with Josh Williams. Just 2.5 laps to go.
The spotters have got to be telling these guys, oh, and Gerhard gets shuffled out. Oh, hard contact into the wall. The number 14 of Dustin Knowles really slams into the wall. Another car, 2 cars involved. Gerhard is junk.
Mark Thompson, the 66 involved.
One just moments ago, and here is what happened.
You see the 78 of Weatherman moves up the racetrack. It opens up the bottom for Gregson, but I don't think Will Kimel knew that they were 3 wide. You see him squeezing the 78 of Weatherman. Not sure why Weatherman came off the bottom and opened up the bottom and allowed the 55 of Gregson to get there.
Yeah, it just looks like a...
Up in turn 1. Looks like he's okay here. 22 moves inside. He just loses it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know if it was from that oil or not, but it looked like just as he got in the corner, the car got loose. Holy smokes, the car really hit hard. It was up in the air and spun all the way around.
So Billy Venturini's day comes to an unfortunate end before the checkered flag can fall here in Nashville. Safety crew on hand to try to take a look, make sure everything's okay.
There you can see the smoke. Morris is down on the infield. Impact there, right-hand side of the screen, getting into the dirt with the front end of the car, almost a head-on, but the soft dirt. We mentioned it's been a hot week here in Talladega. The dirt in the banking is dry, at least the ground on the top level, and that pushes the flow a little bit for Morris.
You see the spark out from underneath the car of Owuji, the 34.
Yeah, then he just moves up the racetrack. It's right up against the outside wall, out of the way right here.
It looks like everything would be fine at this point. Obviously knew he had a problem, and then he tried to come down and get out of the way. And
yeah, and Vince, I'm not sure he tried to come down, or maybe whatever was going wrong forced him to that car to turn left like